Look at that beautiful red tomato right here, the last week of August. I don't know when y'all gonna see this video, but it's the last week of August right now. That was pulled a couple of days ago, been in the refrigerator finishing ripening. So you can grow stuff in the high heat of the summer no matter what people say. You just need to kind of look at what you got, where you can get afternoon shade, take care of your water, and you can do it. But anyway, I'm going to get all this cut up, and then we're going to put together us a good summer salad here. I came across a new recipe that I want to try. So as you see, after the little rainstorm and wind last night, our pool is full of leaves. So instead of getting in there dipping them out, I'm going to take a moment to hook the Polaris vacuum up and let it get all the leaves out. Now I did empty the skimmer basket and it was packed full. There's the pile of leaves that come out of it this morning. So that shows you that the skimmers is well worth having. And now I'm going to hook the Polaris up, and this is what I like about it. When it's a lot of leaves like that in the bottom, it'll get them out. As far as the small stuff, we use the little hand vac or the little robotic vacuum cleaner. It only takes me a couple of minutes to get the Polaris out of the box, and I have to undo my fountain, put my connector piece on. And now we'll turn it on and let it do all the work while I go drink coffee and do other stuff. Now when you first get them out, the hoses has been wired up in the storage box, so I may have to unwind it a couple of times. But it will get all of that out. See what's in the bag already, and I just put that in there. Look how many leaves it's done picked up. Watch it. And guys, that's not vacuuming it. It's actually more like a sweeper. And it's blowing water in front of that bag, which blows the leaves up into the bag. They call it the Polaris 65 vacuum, but it's actually it don't really vacuum, it don't suck. So now I'm gonna go out here and feed the chickens, ducks, check on the garden while the Polaris does this thing. By the time I go do that, I need to empty the bag the first time and let it go again. After it gets all the big stuff out, then I may get in there with the hand vacuum, or either put the little robotic vacuum in there. Alright guys, so after a couple hours, and I done emptied the bag on that 3 times. Yes, it does get wound up, so when I walk through, I'd unwind it and get it started back. But you can see it's just a little bit right over in here. Now I'm gonna put my little robotic vacuum in there, or either I get in there with the little hand pool blaster. And after every storm, that's what we get, is all them leaves. Guys, I'm getting prepared here to make a cucumber, tomato, onion, sweet pepper summer salad. And I just thought I want to give y'all some tips while I'm starting this process. When you're growing cucumbers in your garden and it's in the 90s and 100 degrees, before you cut them up in your bowl, every time you peel one, take a slice off of each end and taste it before you cut it up in your bowl. reason I'm saying that is it's hard to grow cucumbers when it's in the upper 90s and 100 degrees. It's not bitter. Now these here are the hycinators. This one here is right on the verge. I done cut 3 or 4 cucumbers up and throw away. Now I done cut up 4 and throw away 2. So always taste of it off of both ends before you cut it up in your bowl. The best cucumber that I've ever grown, which I'm always experimenting and doing everything for these hycinators done so great in the spring. I said, well, I'm gonna try them for my second batch and third batch going into my late summer and fall for cucumbers to eat. And they growing good and we're getting plenty of eating cucumbers, but like I said, they just too bitter. But guys, there's 3 of them hycinator cucumbers. And we up here, like I said, this is the last week of August, and it's been 100 degrees. And like this one right here, it needs to be picked. It's actually done got a little bigger than it did this time of year when it's heat. I don't like them getting no bigger than that because they sure enough get bitter. As you can see, tomorrow that one will be ready for me to pick. There's some more coming on there. So you can grow cucumbers and stuff in the summer. You just gotta watch out what varieties you get in the bitterness. Now next year, I done tested this one. It's getting too bitter in this hot heat like this, so I'll next year go back to my summer dance all year long. I may plant some of these in the spring because they're good cucumbers. And they grow beautiful leaves that shades your cucumbers and stuff. Now that noise y'all hear, that's a fan I got blowing on the rabbits. Hot as it is. But that summer dance hybrid, that has still been the best one, even in the high heat of the summer. Now you do have to pick your cucumbers on the smaller side than you'll normally do. But they just the best ones that I've come across for slicing cucumbers that's not bitter. Look at that beautiful red tomato right here, the last week of August. I don't know when y'all gonna see this video, but it's the last week of August right now. That was pulled a couple of days ago, been in the refrigerator finishing ripening. So you can grow stuff in the high heat of the summer no matter what people say. You just need to kind of look at what you got, where you can get afternoon shade, take care of your water, and you can do it. But anyway, I'm gonna get all this cut up and then we're gonna put together us a good summer salad here. I came across a new recipe that I want to try. Well guys, the little robot's still going, but it's a little bit of trash right there and some around the steps and a little spot right there. I'm gonna go in there and get them helped out because I don't want to cool off myself anyways. We're gonna take this pool blaster max. And guys, I got a video on this. If you got one of these and the battery quit on you, instead of buying their expensive battery, you can go watch that video I attached right here. And you can get a battery for about $20 and fix it yourself. This thing I really like because you can get in here and spot clean when it's just a little bit of stuff, and it really sucks it up good. over here, if you can see that brown stain, that's where it got stained from the winter, where my cover had torn. A lot of leaves that got in there had set on the bottom through the winter and stained the bottom of our liner. So it's just stained up from the leaves sitting in there during the winter. This year we got a new cover we're gonna put on it when it comes winter time. Now I know most people don't want to own 3 vacuums, but with these 3 vacuums I got, after a storm and you wake up and it's all them leaves like that, it just really makes things go so much faster. That Polaris gets the big leaves out, and most of the time during just normal days, I just every day drop that thing in. I charge it all night and drop it in the morning, or either drop it in the evening and let it run. It only runs about 45 minutes. See that yellow jacket just lit right there? We're finna suck him in there. Alright, well the pool's clean. And as long as it had been since we had rain, I wished it would not come another one of them little thunderclouds this evening and drop some more rain and put some more leaves in here for me to clean tomorrow. But we had done got dry. So I'm not complaining about that thunderstorm at all. We used to have another one this evening. It's been cloudy all day. It could blow up another one this afternoon. But guys, whew, this feels good when you're working out in the garden all day and you come getting cool water. We're gonna get back over here and creamy tomato, cucumber, onion, whatever salad you want to call it. But this is what we just vacuumed out. All that crud. So I'll wash this out with the water hose and hang it up and let it dry. That's just nasty. Okay guys, this little part of this video is going to be a retake. I got a phone call in the middle of my videoing. I come back over here and I started mixing up the main ingredients of this creamy cucumber tomato salad, whatever you want to call this. And I didn't hit record again. So what I mixed up in the bowl y'all gonna be seeing up next is about a big heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise, about 2 tablespoons of sour cream, about a teaspoon of black pepper, and then I'm gonna say a teaspoon of pink salt, but it wasn't quite a full teaspoon. Salt it to my taste. And then I put a dash of apple cider vinegar, which this is one of the ingredients that I added that wasn't on the recipe where I came across that recipe. I wanted a little more tang to my salad dressing. So now we'll get back to where I left off. I had a phone call right there in the middle of me trying to make a video. What's wrong with them folks? I got a bigger bowl here clean. I'm gonna dump this in. That way I can rake this in there and give it a good mix. And I may have to mix up a little more of this, because I got a pretty good bowl there. We're gonna see what it looks like. Ah, that's gonna be just right. That's gonna be just right. Guys, look at that. Now I'm gonna put it back in this bowl, set it in the refrigerator, let it cool down a bit, and then we're gonna be eating a bowl of that right there. I'm gonna eat that right there and drop down there. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm glad I came across that little recipe, but I like stuff that's different, and that right there is good. Man, you can put a little bacon bits on top of that right there. Woo, boy. We're gonna put this in that. We're gonna put this over here in the refrigerator and let it cool down, and we'll just throw a paper towels over the top of it. Maybe I can get old Sugar to test it out and tell y'all what she thinks about it.
What you done done?
Oh, I made a new salad. You gotta try it out. There's a fork in the fork cabinet.
Ooh, that looks good.
Guys, she ain't gonna wait till supper. She done started getting it out already. Trying a new recipe. Another new recipe with my additions. As always.
That looks good. Try to get a little bit all of it in one bite.
Tried to get as close to Rhonda's as I could with a little more,
Yeah,
more
good.
twist to it.
I might eat that for lunch, not supper.
Well, I didn't eat lunch. I was putting it in there to cool, and then I was gonna eat it. I want something cold, hot as it is today.
That's good.
I have to wait and see what Rhonda says. I told her if she liked it, she was gonna have to watch the YouTube video to find out what I put in mine.
Yeah. Almond bars.
Don't eat it all. I want some. Guys, she done been running the roads and gonna come in and eat all my salad.
I'm hungry.